So today I'll be reviewing Pokemon Journeys episode 85, Rival Showdown, Ash vs Bea. This episode was the start of the long-awaited third battle between Ash and Bea, so let's talk about it. So the episode starts off with Ash and Go arriving at Bea's gym the day before the battle, and they meet Bea, who's training with her Pokemon, and she still calls Ash the Riolu trainer, until he pulls out Lucario, so now he's been promoted to the Lucario trainer, which isn't bad since it kinda reminds me of Sir Aaron. After that, Ash shows her all of his Pokemon since he saw all of hers, and Bea offers to train with Ash, but he declines, saying that he's waiting for Karina. And that's when Karina shows up with an intense look on her face, and Go thinks back to when Bea called Karina soft and assumes that they have beef and that Karina came to throw down, especially since she made a run at Bea. But then we find out that Bea and Karina are actually friends, and that Bea only said that because Karina thinks that you're supposed to enjoy battling, but Bea doesn't agree. And I really like how early on in the episode we got to see all the characters and how they contrast, like Bea and Karina, while also showing us that they're still friends, with Karina saying that she doesn't mind that side of Bea and could learn from her, and Bea says that she likes how Karina shows her all the tasty sweets. So after they finish the Poke Puffs and Lavalier chocolate, they talk about their upcoming battle, and Ash is excited, and Bea says that she sees this as a trial, and we'll find out what Ash is here to show her. Then they shake hands, and Karina says that she'll be cheering for both of them tomorrow. Then we switch over to the next day, and we get Ash and Bea's entrance speech, which was pretty cool. And I like how they're in a crowded stadium, which really adds to the atmosphere and the importance of the battle. We also get confirmation that in the World Championships you can only use one of the battle gimmicks, so we'll only ever get to see Ash use just Mega Evolution or just a Z move in battle. So after that we get to the battle, and Ash chooses Pikachu and Bea goes with Graplock, and Ash starts off with a nice strategy where Pikachu fakes it out with a quick attack to land an Electro Web to trap it. But Bea is able to overcome that with it using close combat, so Pikachu can't land an Iron Tail. So Ash calls Pikachu back and sends out Lucario, who starts off with a double team, but Graplock is able to get right through all of them before Lucario can land an Aura Spear. So she switches out this time and she goes with Hawlucha, who is able to go toe-to-toe with Lucario in combat while landing attacks like High Jump Kick, Wing Attack, and Sky Attack, which are all strong and very effective against Lucario. Then Bea switches into her final Pokemon Machamp, who's her real ace Pokemon in Gigantamax, and it hits Lucario with a barrage of bullet punches, and the animation there looked great, and Lucario gets hit with a cross chop and then more bullet punches, and after seeing Lucario take damage, Ash gets hasty and decides that he wants to Mega Evolve Lucario and activates his Keystone. But Lucario doesn't let it happen and breaks itself free from Machamp, and Karina says that Lucario's strong will suppress the light of the Keystone. And Ash realizes what went wrong, and Bea notices that they're both on equal footing and says that that's the ideal she aspires to. And that's when the announcer says that Ash and Lucario's Mega Evolution failed and questioned Ash and Lucario's bond. But that's when Leon makes his appearance after being late and says that it's actually the opposite that happened, and says that Ash and Lucario's bond is deep and that Mega Evolution will happen when it happens. And the episode ends with Ash and Bea saying that they'll battle Leon and Machamp using Strength and Lucario using Reversal. And that ends the first part of this two-part battle, so now let's talk about the episode. When it comes to the first half of the episode, I think it was pretty cool getting to learn more about Bea and Karina's friendship, and a bit about how Bea thinks about Pokemon battling since she doesn't really have them for fun. And I also think it was interesting that she mentioned that this battle is a trial for her to see what Ash is here to tell her, and we didn't get much of an explanation as to what she was referring to, but I think it could mean two things. One, that she wants to see who's the absolute strongest, and if she's worthy of battling Leon, or two, it could be that she wants to learn something from Ash, who she acknowledges. And I think this trial will lead her to having fun in battles just like Ash and Karina. When it comes to the battle itself, we had some nice clashes, but no real progress has actually been made since none of them have lost either of their Pokemon yet. Although Lucario has taken a bit of damage, so I'm guessing it's probably going to rest after it uses Reversal in the next episode, since it's likely that this battle will end with Gigantamax Machamp and Mega Lucario. This also means that we'll probably see Pikachu battle and Ash's unknown final Pokemon in the next episode, who I mentioned could either be Dracovish or Gengar, because those were my two picks. But seeing as how Ash used Pikachu and not Gengar or Dracovish, I'm guessing his final Pokemon may be Farfetch'd, but I'm still hoping out for Gengar to get its moment to shine. With that being said, I give this episode a solid 9 out of 10. Everything was executed nicely, and they did a great job with the pacing, art, and animation. And Leon appearing at the end only added to the hype. But with that being said, what did you think of this first episode of the two-part battle? And who do you think Ash's final Pokemon is? With all of that being said, thanks for watching and bye.